Marriage 2025. Male and female. Marriage in 2025. Here's where we at, guys. Here's where we at 2025. But I want to tell you how it starts when it gets to marriage. Let's take the male and the female. God ordained marriage. It's awesome. It's beautiful. It works. Contrary to what is going on in the world today, tomorrow, and yesterday, marriage is beautiful and it works. I didn't ordain it, neither did you. God Himself, God Almighty, ordains marriage. He doesn't make mistakes. However, we do. Tell you how it starts. You know, you have a male and a female, teenagers. The parents, and I want to start with the female. I want to talk on the female here. No offense to nobody else, but let's talk about parents and what we instruct the female to do, the young lady, our daughters in the house. When they date a young man, whether they be in high school or whether they be in college, here's what the parents will do when little Susan comes home and she talks to dad and mom, and she tells mom and dad, hey, I met this young man, he's a nice young man, and this and that. You know, I really like him, and I think I really like him a whole lot. I like everything about him. I like his name. I like the way he walks. I like the way he talks. I like the way he dresses. I like the way he treats me. I really like him. I think I'm in love with him. So here come mom and dad with the 20 questions. They begin to ask about the young man. Listen up here first. She just told mom and dad how she felt about the young man. Now mom and dad comes with the 20 questions. Oh, that's good. That's good. Here's the first one right out the chute. Where does he work? Well, mom, he's working at Whataburger right now. He has two jobs. He works at Whataburger and then he works at Lowe's. So he probably does about 32, maybe 40 hours a week. Now he only makes $40,000 a year, but he's trying to do better. He's efforting trying to get a better career and trying to do better in life. Mom and dad, that's all they want to hear. That's it. They tell daughter, listen, honey. Now let me get y'all the picture here, because the daughter is, let's say she's in college. She's been in college 3 years. She's about to get her degree. Her job may entail $130,000 a year, just for an example. Now, mom and dad just heard this young lady talk about the guy that she's really fond of. She really, really likes. She even thinks she's in love with him. Forget all of that. Love, how good it is, how good he treats her. Drop all that like it's hot. Mom and dad ain't interested in that. They start to teach and they start to instruct the young lady, hey, honey, that's good. And he's probably a real good kid. But here's what you should do. You should get you somebody making $300,000 or, $500,000 a year. That's what you should get. You're going to college. You got a good, career ahead of you. You'll probably start out making $130,000 a year in your career. All of that's great, people. Listen to me. That's great. The materialist, the money and all that, that's great. Nothing wrong with that. Nobody's knocking that. But the problem is right here. They never listened to her to hear her say how she felt about the guy. Now, the money is not going to bring that. The money does not bring on how you really feel about that person, if you really love that person, if you're really in love with that person. Money's not going to do that. But starting young, starting at the household, we wake up. As parents, that's what we begin to tell the daughter. It's not about how they feel, how he treats them, none of that. It's about what he can get in his hands, what he can bring to the table financially. God ordained marriage and it works. I never saw none of that in the Bible. I never saw Jesus said none of that. Because when a male and a female hook up together, if both of them are living on the bridge or if they're working at McDonald's, they grow to have things together. They suffer. Long suffering, they grow to come together as one. That's how it works. No matter what they're going through, they grow to come to these things. It's not the money, but that's where we at, 2025. God ordained marriage, and it works. You think you're going to leave God's recipe out and it works? The devil is a lie. Peace. Think about it, and I'm out.